Everybody, my name's Ed. Okay, gonna do a quick comic book haul here. I hadn't planned on doing anything originally, but like I said, planned to do it, so I thought I'd share some of that. This is a poster for Lion Forge, Puerto Rican Strong. I guess this is a comic for the hurricane relief, right? Okay. All right, so what do I got here? I got Immortal Men 1 by, who is this? It's Jim Lee. And, I'm looking at the little fold out thing here. Okay. And then on this side, we get this. Ugh. All right, that's interesting. And who's the writer here? Okay, it's Jim Lee, Ryan Benjamin, James, I can't say his name, Tynion Storytellers, Scott Williams and Richard Friend Inkers. I'll have to read it. I'm not 100% certain what the premise here. It looks like what they're doing here is not so much another Marvel analog or pastiche. It looks like going for kind of a team up of pulp adventure type dudes, maybe. All right. We'll see. We'll see after I read it. Took a chance on this comic called Infidel. I don't know anything about it other than it looks to be a horror type comic. So I got the Archies number 6. The Archies meet Blondie. I kind of like the idea of this particular title where it's Archie and his band. Seems like they go back and forth between old timey bands and more modern groups. So yeah, so I got this one because it has Blondie. I'm a big Blondie fan. I did get the issue that had Archie's meets the Monkees. I didn't like it. I didn't think it was well drawn, and I just thought it was poorly written or whatever. But I hope Archie meets Blondie is a little bit better. You tell the cover here is a parody, of course, of Blondie's. The cover to Blondie's Parallel Lines and Parent. So I don't know if he's gotten over his grudge with Archie Comics. Maybe they paid him whatever they were supposed to be paying him. I have no idea. Looking at some of the art here, I mean, the art isn't bad when it comes to, Archie and the gang, but I'm not so sure about when it comes to drawing the actual celebrities they're supposed to be drawing. It might work a little bit better because it looks like this is modern day Blondie, and of course Blondie and Chris Stein and those guys, or those are the people I guess we're worried about, are like in their 60s. So I shudder to think what might have happened had they done what they did with the Monkees and had Archie and try to meet the young versions of those musicians. I don't know if the artist would have been able to pull it off. Okay, taking a chance on Gideon Falls. Jeff Lemire. This is issue 2 or issue 1. No, I should say. Jeff Lemire is supposed to be writing the new Sentry comic coming out of Marvel. I'm looking forward to that, but I hope all this other work isn't impeding him from doing the next Black Hammer. But then again, it could be too. It's probably not just up to him as far as Black Hammer, because he's taking all this other work. I'm sure it probably has something to do with the writer as well, and the way that creators get paid at Image was a little bit different than how you get paid at Marvel and DC. Here's issue 2, and issue 3 is out already. But to complete the thought, you don't get paid up front. You work for Marvel or DC, you turn in the work, and you get a page rate for your work. Here with Image, you get paid on the back end as far as how many orders you get and stuff like that. So Image things, and they either do comics for a while, then they put that title on hiatus to take other gigs that pay them immediately. You know what I mean? So that's probably, I wonder if that's probably what's going on with Black Hammer, because we're getting the Black Hammer spinoffs. I'm not as interested in the spinoffs as I am with the main title. You know what I mean? But anyway, back to Image. Taking a chance on. Oh no! Wait a minute. Let's see here. I think I messed up. I said Gideon Falls is on issue 3. Gideon Falls issue 2 is the most recent issue. What's on issue 3 is, hey Samuel, I got Versus by Esad Ribic and Ivan Brandon. This comic is on issue 3 now. I remember seeing issue 1 when it first came out, and I almost bought it. I think what had happened was it was one of those things where I just bought like tons of comics, and I just didn't have enough money to get it, and then I kind of forgot about it later. Yeah, I know the video's kind of choppy. It's just it's just a weird thing of what's going on here with my piece of shit computer, weird weather that's going on here, so it won't be a long video. So issue 2, like I said, issue 3 is out. It's interesting looking, so it's fun. I'm hoping this is a good comic. And then the last thing I got here is X-Men Red number 3. So, ooh. So, kind of been enjoying the comics. All right. Okay, and then that's it. I'm going to try to shoot a couple more, a single issue review. Maybe we'll look at some old comics or something like that. All right, that's it. Thank you very much for watching. Cheers. This is my gin and coffee.